Let it up Kustoms, Bankroll 10. Me and Scarface Mike just changed the lower control arms on this, little warranty work. Put that anti-roll bar on it. Reposition the rear end. So, we're about to pull this thing out, pull the white Firebird on. Start to narrow the rear end. Look at that paint, look at that paint. Ooh, yeah. Look at it. Four-door colors. Four-door. How they say it, 4 doors for more horrors. I ain't got time for that. Yeah, I could slide up underneath here. Oh, we can see it through the wheel well. You got the new lowers, true chassis. I'm just block the mic. Coilovers that have been in there for 2 years. And the anti-roll bar is in there now. Right off the cross member we put in for the coilover. Yep, done. Going out the door. I called them earlier, hoping they would pick it up. But they ain't hit me back to say they're coming. All right, fading to the next. Back, what's up? Back up Kustoms, Bankroll 10. Booyah! Got the Firebird up here, like I said. They didn't come pick up the colors yet. But, got the Firebird up here. Cut the housing. A little rust area here, which as you can see, this is just a thin piece down here that I'm just gonna trim all this off. Trim all this off, because it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, it's out, there's nothing back here. Doesn't go into the car or nothing. I'm gonna trim this. This is original bump stop for the rear end. I'm gonna trim this off. Look at that, I already cut myself. Yeah. Trim this off, so that way the rotor or the backing plate and drum clears this. But yeah, went 3 inches to fit the 7-inch lip. As you can see, plenty of room to take out the 3 inches and be able to weld the end back on. Plenty of room to weld it. Backing plate, and as you can see, all the lube in here, the seal was bad. So replace the bearings and seals, which you should always do when narrowing the rear end. Or in the past, I've put seals in, and you got to make sure you put a little grease on them when you go to slide the axle in, because you could rip the seal, or when it drives for the first, couple feet, it could tear the seal or wear the seal out if you don't put grease on it. So you got to put grease on it. Yeah. So the front is on there, where I got rid of the inner wheel well. And obviously, I'm gonna have to do some trimming, because you can see, let me get this to turn. You can see at this height, it turns into it, but the wheel does turn in pretty good. So I can keep hot trim here, and I'll, keep as much as I can. So I'll trim little bits off at a time, turn, a little more, turn, a little more, turn. So that way you don't just instantly, you guys that are cutting shit all the way up here, it makes no sense, man. Slow down, take your time, put the wheel on, turn it, take the wheel off. Yeah, so you gotta put the wheel on and off a couple times. Oh well. I know a lot of people don't have lifts, you're doing it in your driveway or whatever. Just put the wheel on, set it down, turn the wheel back and forth. If you got a, paint mark or something, just keep drawing little lines, little line, and just keep trimming it. Use a cutoff wheel, put gloves on, because when you're cutting this plastic, this shit will burn your ass. It's so hot, when it gets on your skin, it just burns. You'll actually, if it lands on your nail, it will burn underneath your nail. That's how hot it is. So, as you can see, this does not fit too good. The lift is underneath here. The car's a little soft underneath there. But, this will fit good. But again, it's gonna need to be trimmed. I'll see, I'll turn the wheel that way now. So it's digging in just a little bit, but I'll trim that out, this inside piece back here. And here, I'll go to the other side. Alignment, stuff like that, but okay. This part back here, see, it's hollow. So actually you can get rid of this outer piece. So if you gotta just trim it, with the cutoff wheel or a little air grinder, you know, with the little disc. You can sit here and just trim this because it'll come out. Trim it, trim it, trim it, trim it, take this whole piece out. Then you'll have the wheel well, you know, back like you want it. This little lip right here, you can trim this lip off. You don't need it. And then of course, when you trim the fenders, you know, you just start with a little, you know, angle. And you got to get this. And obviously, this is going to hide being outside of the fender so you can get rid of this inside stuff. You have to. I mean, 24's are never meant to be on these cars. The front area right here, whatever this brace is, which ain't much, you got to come out. You got to get rid of it. It's holding the vacuum ball, which you can probably zip tie the vacuum ball farther up in the car. Again, yeah, trim here. You can trim all this. And of course, when I get done, I'll paint the wheel wells. I'll scuff it all up right there and paint it. Oh, well, this Firebird should look pretty good with these wheels. And obviously they're directional. You can see they're twisted, you know. So that one's obviously the left front. But yeah, I told y'all I was gonna do this. We were gonna get this in. Bam, bam, bam. Try to get this one done tomorrow night. And then I'm gonna put the LSMC right on here and get the mini tubs finished in it. The frame tails and the mini tubs. Inside, same thing. As you can see, this is just a fucking, I gotta stop cussing. But anyways, just gotta trim this off with the cutoff wheel. This is gonna get, I'll probably use my air chisel with the, like, kind of an English wheel bit on it and just keep rolling this in. Get a little heat in it and then start forming it. But it shouldn't be that much of a problem because we already had the wheel on there and I looked at all the clearances and the 3 inches in, you can see something. There was another size wheel on here because the stock wheel did not do that. But we're gonna figure it out and we're in here moving. Got the axles right here, motor. You guys should always order the axles with 3-inch screw-in studs. There's no sense in getting those BS zinc-looking press-in studs. They're short, they press in. You can strip them easy as hell. These are 1/2 inch by 20, so real strong. And then you just use the open lug nut on them. But yeah, that's where we're at on the Firebird Trans Am. Probably someone's probably gonna be mad at me for calling it a Firebird. Trans Am. I think it was 84, 85, 86, something like that. GTA style. But yeah. The back wheel, 7-inch lip. It's actually a nice ass wheel. Anybody pay attention on other videos, you'll see I had this one on the back of my Grand Prix. I like it. I really like it. I forget the name. I always forget the name. AF? AL? I don't know. I forget the name. I'll find it. But yeah. Trans Am getting done. Hopefully have it done tomorrow night. I'll get you another video of it down, get you another video of it running and driving. I gotta fix the brake lines. I'll clean it up, paint underneath there, I'll make it look good. All right, y'all. Bankroll 10, better at Kustoms. Always.